Well, we got in touch with Doug to talk about our financial future, I think, sometime in 2016. I think one of the concepts that Doug introduced me to, it took a while for me to get it, was this concept of being work optional. I think you took to that a bit more readily than me, didn't you?
Indeed, yes. I'd come to the end of my time with work and was looking at ways of being able to be more time-free and time-rich.
And we've had a plan for a long while of moving up to the Outer Hebrides when we were able to do so, when our caring responsibilities were over and when we'd ceased work. And I think Doug helped us to realise we could do that a little bit sooner rather than later.
Indeed.
Once the caring responsibilities were over. And actually we had some money to invest. Talking to Doug helped me realise that I didn't have to work until I got my old age pension.
It was important as well. It wasn't just about financial advice. It was really about lifestyle advice. That actually we could spend quality time when we were fit and able to enjoy the rugged and wonderful countryside of the Outer Hebrides. Please come and visit. And able to spend quality time together. And that was very important part of it.
Yeah, so that concept of actually spending money rather than saving money, which I think has driven me most of my working life, it was very freeing, actually, just a recognition that we could stop earning and actually spend money on the way that we wanted to spend our lives together.
And at the same time having security for our future.
Yes, I thought the two would be mutually exclusive, and I think Doug dragged me kicking and screaming into the realisation that they're not, which has been very liberating. Yes, Doug's style in giving us advice and listening to our concerns, I think, has been really revealing. It wasn't what I was expecting, and it's been a really interesting process. I just understand a lot more about money than I used to, and a lot of that is down to his clarity and to his listening skills. I think one of the things that Doug does is listen properly to actually what we're saying, and really take that on board. And that's been it's been quite a revelation and also a relief.
Taking it step by step, taking us through everything. Doug's use of images as well, so we get a broader understanding that it's not just finance, but it's again a whole lifestyle issue. And I never felt out of control at any stage. I never thought, things are happening and I'm not quite sure what that means. It was very clear what was happening, when it was going to happen, and Doug was very, very helpful in explaining everything step by step in day-to-day language, which is very refreshing. So that we could feel part of all the decisions that were being made.
Actually, that's a really good point. Actually felt in charge of the decisions that were being made. And when we had questions, I didn't feel stupid asking the questions, even when I was asking them for the third time. I think there's a real freedom here in terms of understanding that work is optional. And we can pick and choose that, or I can pick and choose that. You've already made your decision that you don't want to.
I can do other things now, and also it means that actually we can focus on doing the things that we do want to do. We know we have some financial security to be able to say, well, that's what we can do. We don't have to keep it all under the mattress forever. We can actually use it now to augment the lifestyle that we wish to choose, and that's been very much down to the way that Doug has presented this whole issue of financial planning and optional working.